the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go at the link. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Sanders setting the pass. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he drives this into the pouring rain. That'll be the 1st and more. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the jump.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To the right and wheeled in by Downs. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This taken from the 12. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hurts now from the gun. Shoves him off. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hurts on first down. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. A play fake now Hurts to throw. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so you're going to say at the 5-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
their own 15-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Get up. Back to 70 Lions.
They put downs in motion right. On 1st down, here's Sanders. It's downfield. He's got it. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
Here we go. Set. Viking, hey, sit.
On the give, here's Judkins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
25-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey, 73.
So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Dumps it off to Barkley. Complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Set.
On first down, Hurts finds Barkley underneath. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Good.
Hurts yet again. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's Hurts once again. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And again, here's Hurts. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hurts throwing again. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cam Little to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Good. Set.
First down throwing for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hurts trying again on second down. Finds the in route complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Great.
Running left, this is Barkley. Bounced it outside, but still no love because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action, Hurts has it. Headed out right. Yet another grab for Goddard. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. It's a screen to Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Going power
with the big tight end. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Browns 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Three. Get it.
Run right side, Judkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs from the 37.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready. Cowboy 80. Alert. Go, Riggs, go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Back. Bronco 80. Ready.
Play action. Sanders. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Ready, with it.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
King. Ready, with it.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Put the body on the line for his team. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's another.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
From the red zone now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Great, set. Delta.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Connection made to Shaheed. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the
Move
play.
the chains! Got to move them chains!
Eagles
Build momentum and keep that
down.
defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Delta.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Delta.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Jake Elliott.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are they going to call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's
off
all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down taken at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Sanders. It's downfield. He's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
29-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti.
They go play fake with Hurts. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Great.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
That would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles looking like they'll start this season with a win. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32. They're going to pass it here. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Good.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Gets this one to Shaheed. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just...
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Browns 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
First pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First down, a run with Barkley. Has some room to work. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
35. Browns 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. He put a receiver in motion left. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. One loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.